हेलो बच्चों, प्रीवियस लेक्चर में हमने क्लियर किया था ब्लड के बारे में। अब नेक्स्ट पॉइंट है ब्लड वेसल। ब्लड वेसल। अब ब्लड वेसल्स, व्हाट इज ब्लड वेसल्स? तो द ट्यूब which carry the blood into different part of body is called blood vessels. It divided into three parts. Number first, artery. Number second, vein. And number third, capillaries. Capillaries. So then let us start artery. So maximum in board exam the questions are arises कि describe the comparative character of artery and vein. So let us be consider difference between artery and vein. Artery and vein. Now the artery is thick walled, but the vein is thin walled. Artery, deep scattered blood vessels. Deep scattered blood vessels. In comparison to vein, the vein is superficially blood vessels. Superficially blood vessel. Now, the artery carry oxygenated blood and the vein carry deoxygenated blood. The artery is more elastic, but the vein is less elastic. Artery is more contractile, and the vein is less contractile. Artery is narrow. Lumen of artery is narrow, and the lumen of vein is broad or wide lumen. In artery, the blood flow with pressure and jerk and faster also. But in case of vein, the blood flow low pressure, smoothly and low in speed. So any type of valve is absent in artery, but in case of veins, the valve is present and it prevents the backward flow of blood in vein. Approximately the artery having 15% of total body blood, but in case of vein, it having 65 to 67% of total body blood. So the artery, in case of artery, the pulmonary artery, and in vein, in case of pulmonary vein, the work function is opposite. The artery having the artery having oxygenated blood, but in case of pulmonary artery, it having deoxygenated blood. But in case of vein, the vein having deoxygenated blood, but in case of pulmonary vein, it having oxygenated blood. So in term of pulmonary, the work is opposite to real vein words. It means the pulmonary veins always having oxygenated blood, but whole body vein having deoxygenated blood. In case of pulmonary artery, it having deoxygenated blood, but whole body artery having oxygenated blood. Now the third point, capillaries. The capillaries is very thinnest blood vessels. inside the body organ. It connects the artery and vein with different branches. Now, the third point of circulatory system is heart. Heart. The human heart is fist-shaped, muscular, contractile organ, reddish brown or conical reddish brown in color and conical in shape. Left side is situated left side of the thoracic cavity between lungs. 12 cm long and 9 cm broad. It is structured like that. The human heart. In human heart, it having 4 chambers, and these chambers are called atrium and ventricles. In case of human heart, the weight of male heart is 310 grams and the weight of female heart is 255 grams. Now, it is called superior vena cava. That is called inferior vena cava. The superior vena cava collects the blood from upper part of body, and the inferior vena collects blood from the lower part of body, and it donate the blood into right auricles that transfer into right ventricle, right ventricles, that is left auricle, left ventricles, aorta, pulmonary vein and pulmonary artery. In human heart, it is covered by thin membranes that is called pericardium. That is called pericardium. The pericardium is transparent and two-layered that protect from mechanical injuries and allows functionless movement of heart. The outer layer is fibrous, and the inner layer is serous pericardium or semipericardium. A fluid present in between pericardium and heart, that is called pericardial fluid. Pericardial fluid. This pericardial fluid helps in nutrition, functionless movement, and it take moist to heart. Now, the cut section of heart. In the cut section of heart, the right auricles having valves. That is these valves are called tricuspid valves. Tricuspid valves. It helps In backward, it protect backward flow from right ventricle to right auricles. Then another valves are present, that is called pulmonary valve. Pulmonary valves. The right ventricles pump blood through pulmonary artery to lungs, and these pulmonary valves prevent the backward flow of blood which is present in pulmonary artery. Now, next valves are that is left auricles, left ventricles. In left auricles, a valve is present that is called mitral valve that prevent the backward flow of blood from left ventricle to left auricles, and these mitral valves also called bicuspid valves. And the left ventricles pump blood the aorta to different part of body, and at that point another valve is present that is called aortic valve. Aortic valve. These aortic valve present on the left ventricle to in between left ventricle and aorta. It is also called semi-lunar valve. Semi-lunar valve. So that is cut section of human heart that carry blood from different part of body to heart, and heart to lungs, lungs to body, heart and heart to body. This path is called circulation of blood. The circulation of blood from superior vena cava plus inferior vena cava to right auricles, then through tricuspid valve, it carry into right ventricles. After that, pulmonary valve, it carry into lungs. Then it carry to left auricles, and the left auricles mitral valve, it carry into left ventricle. After that, the left ventricles with the help of aortic valve, it pump into aorta, and the aorta pump into different part of body, and both the process will continue. So that is the pumping mechanism of blood through heart into different part of body. Now the stage of heartbeat, or the stage of blood flow, stage of heartbeat and flow of blood, in a body. The heart having two stages mainly for blood flow, that is systole and diastole. In case of systole, the contraction of cardiac muscle will be seen, but in case of diastole, relaxation of cardiac muscles will be seen. So on the basis of that, the blood flow divided into three types. Number first, atrial, diastole. In this, the atrial muscle relax, aorta increase in size. Atria increase in size and receive blood from right auricles. The right auricles receive through blood through superior vena cava and inferior vena cava to different part of body. While in atrial diastole, the left ventricles receive blood, oxygenated blood from pulmonary vein. But in case of atrial systole, the deoxygenated blood pump into right ventricles. From where? From right auricles. While oxygenated blood pump into left ventricles. From where? From left auricles. And at last, ventricular systole. In ventricular systole, the deoxygenated blood receive right ventricles to lungs, while oxygenated blood pump left ventricles to different part of body. On the basis of that, the cardiac cycle are coordinated. Approximately in 60 minutes, the heartbeat will be 70 to 75. Then the total cardiac cycle is 0.8 seconds on the basis of 60 minutes to 75 beat per minute. These 0.8 seconds time durations are divided into three parts. That is 0.4 second in atrial diastole, while 0.3 second in atrial systole and 0.1 second in ventricular systole. Another process are also found, that is the auricular systole and diastole having 0.1 and 0.7 second. And the ventricular systole and diastole take the time 0.3 second and 0.5 second. It means the whole time will be 0.16 second, but the both process work with each other. So the real time are obtained in single cardiac cycle is 0.8 second, whereas the 0.4 second in atrial diastole, 0.3 second in atrial systole and 0.1 second in ventricular systole. So the topic of blood vessels and heart will complete, and the bimodal circulations will be described tomorrow. Okay, thank you.